Hello, everyone. My name is Mendy and I'm so excited to be here with you this evening. So, thank you so much for allowing me just a few minutes of your time to share with you why women and men, yes, men, are saying yes to the Mary Kay opportunity. So, whether you're looking just to make some extra money, maybe you want to make like meaningful connections, or maybe you want to just learn a new skill. Maybe you want to learn how to do makeup on yourself, right? Anything. It may be many reasons. And what I love about this Mary Kay opportunity, people come for various reasons. Some may come for the extra money, some may come for the extra, um, the positive environment, being in a safe and positive environment. And then you have some that just come because they want to build community. It's many reasons why. And we're going to cover some of those reasons today. But I will tell you, this may be something that you never, ever, ever thought or even considered even trying. If that's you, I want to speak directly to you. You see, because that was me over 20 years ago. When I started my Mary Kay business, I was not looking for it. Let's be clear. I was not looking to sell makeup, none of that. Um, well, first and foremost, the reason why, because I didn't wear any, didn't know how to put it on. I had adult acne, but I was still cute. Okay. But I wasn't looking for the Mary Kay opportunity, but I was praying for an opportunity. And allow me to kind of elaborate here. When I started my Mary Kay business, I had two small children. My husband was active duty military, and like most military families, every 3 to 4 years, we have to find a new duty station. Well, my husband was up for to be transferred to a new duty station, which means that the family had to pick up and go to a new area, leaving all my friends and family and my job behind. So when we transferred, we went from two incomes to one, but our bills still remain two incomes. So I literally prayed. I needed to do something. I had small children, so that's daycare, right? So I knew whatever I did, I would have to put my kids in daycare just to be able to make ends meet, because it was during a time where the ends was never meeting. You know how we always say, we trying to make ends meet. No, 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 no. Where I was in my life at that time, where my family was, our ends never met, because we went from two incomes to one income. So I prayed. I literally prayed and asked God what to do, because as I was in this new area, the area that I'm in really wanted to pay me half of what I was making before. So not only did we go from two incomes to one income, the new area, the what they were going to offer me was half of what I was making. And that would have took up daycare. Okay, we already know daycare expensive, right? But back then it was expensive, and it still is. So I literally got on my knees and prayed. And I prayed, Lord, what can I do? I need to do something. Going from two incomes to one income, we had to do something. Even if this is you right now, a lot of people will tell you, well, girl, you got to cut back, or you may have to stop getting your hair done or your nails done. You can do all of that, even if you cut everything out but the necessities. you still need to add when you're operating from a deficit. Okay, I'm going to say that again. When you're operating from a deficit, if you were like me, where you went from two incomes to one income, we were operating in a deficit. We did not have enough. So we had to add. And that's where the prayer came. I literally prayed and asked God, what can I do? And the Lord told me, Mary Kay. Yeah, he did. I was like, no, there's no way God would tell me to do this because I wore no makeup. Terrible adult acne. Didn't know how to put it on. So how can I teach somebody else to do it? Right? But God had a plan. And here I am over 20 years later, still doing the very thing that I thought I didn't need. God used me. He used this business to do so many blessings for me and my family. So one of the reasons why I shared earlier, there are multiple reasons why people say yes to the Mary Kay opportunity. Maybe you were like me back then, and even now, it is the financial, I was just in a deficit. So financial security is what a lot of people are looking for. There's so much uncertainty in the world that we're dealing with right now, in the nation. And people are just in a place where they don't know how they're going to make ends meet. One thing that I love about this business called Mary Kay is that you are in the position to make money. I'm going to say that again. You can make money 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. There's just one simple thing: sell your product. That's it. And I know you may be like me, where I never sold anything, didn't know how to sell, wasn't sure. That's fine. We don't need you to know how. We can teach you that. And I'm really good at it. We can teach you how to sell the product. All you have to do is be willing to learn. And that's what I love about this business. If you're willing to learn, if you have a teachable spirit, we can teach you how to sell the product. But the great thing about this business is that you are in control of your sales. That's right. You are in control of your sales, because Mary Kay, every time you sell something, you make 50% off of what you sell. If somebody chooses to order from your website, there you go. You can be online, you can be in person, you can be virtually, you can do it on social media. Whichever way, you are in control of how you run your business. No one is here to tell you what you have to do. It's what you choose to do. But the great thing about it, you can sell anywhere in the US in its territories. So like me, when I started my Mary Kay business, it was in a new area. I didn't have friends and family here, but God had a plan for me. And I know if you're listening to my voice, he has a plan for you. You're not here by accident. He has a plan for you. And Mary Kay just might be a part of that plan. So I know so many families are feeling the pinch. Everything is going up. The cost of living is going up. The just groceries is so many things that's happening. But the great thing about this opportunity is that every time you sell something, you make money. I'm going to say that again. Every time you sell something, you make money. And that's what I love about this Mary Kay opportunity. Another thing, and I know there are many reasons why, but another reason why a lot of people consider Mary Kay is because of the flexibility. You see, you're your own boss. You work whenever you want to. And most people in Mary Kay work a full-time job. They work this on the side. So it's more of a side gig, but of course you can turn it into a career if you so choose. But most people start just on a side, just to make some extra money, just to help those ends meet, right? What I was looking for, I just needed ends to meet. I was not looking to be a sales director. I was not looking for the cost. I wasn't looking for any of that. I was just looking to make extra money. That was it. I kept it real clear. That's all I wanted. God chose to do more in me and through me, but all I needed at the time was to make extra money. And that's the great thing about Mary Kay, because if you work a full-time job, you can fit this in. It just fits whatever you are doing right now, whether you choose to do in-person appointments, whether you choose to do virtual appointments, whether you just choose to work through your website where people go to your website and place an order, or maybe you just want to post a couple of things on social media. The flexibility is there. And what I love about the business is it fits whatever you need in your life at that time. When I started my Mary Kay business, to be clear, at that there were a time in my Mary Kay business. I'm a mom of 4 beautiful adult children, adult girls. They wasn't adults when I started. At one point in my career, my Mary Kay career, I had one in elementary, one in middle, one in high school, and one in college, all at the same time. So being in multiple places at the same time, you're talking about busy. I was extremely busy. So, with them being in all those different schools, the different degrees of schools they were in, that meant clubs they were a part of, gymnastics, after school clubs. It was everything, right? So flexibility is what I needed the most. I needed that the most. Now, fast forward to where I am right now. All of my kids are grown. What I need most is still flexibility. And the great thing about this business, you can work your business anywhere. All you need is an internet connection or your cell phone to go on social media, whatever it may be. Flexibility is there. So it may be what you're looking for, but it may not. And that is okay. But what we're here to do is to give you the information to make the best decision for you and your family. Now, the final thing I want to talk about, what, believe it or not, a lot of people are looking for is community. Sometimes the world can be heavy. Life be lifing, right? And we want to find ourselves in a safe space where we can grow, we can learn, we can empower each other. And that's what we have here in this unit. As the sales director, I am very intentional of pouring into my consultants. Whatever is going on in their life, it's important to me that I pray for you, I empower you, I support you. Because people want to know, do you see me? Do you hear me? And do I matter? And in this unit, you matter. No matter where you are on the scoreboard, you matter. And that's what I love about the culture that is created in this unit, the community that is created in this unit. So I know it may be a lot, but if Mary Kay is something that you're willing to consider, I'm going to give you the 3 steps of what you need to do. Okay. If you're listening to this right now and you're like, okay, this may be something that I would really consider. And I'm not here to try to, push you to do anything, because there's no pressure here. We empower, we don't pressure. Okay. I want to empower you with the information on what it takes to get started. Okay. So the first thing it will take is to connect with your beauty consultant. Right now, in the month of November, our unit is doing a special where everyone, if you're looking at this now, you could enter into a $100 cash drawing that we're doing just for you to listen. No strings attached, whether you say yes to the Mary Kay opportunity or not, just by listening and filling out a form. So that way we can make sure that we get you the information if you're the winner, right? We get you your money if you're the winner. But all you have to do is just answer the form. Your consultant has the link to give you to fill that out. That's all you have to do is fill it out. But you need to contact the consultant who actually gave you this information. That's the first thing you need to do. Okay. The second thing, if you decide that Mary Kay is something you're willing to try, maybe you're looking for, additional income. Maybe you're looking for being something that's flexible that you can do around your family schedule. Maybe you're looking for community, whatever it may be, and you decide you are ready to say yes to the Mary Kay opportunity. All you would need to do is sign and submit your beauty consultant agreement. Once you go in and you sign your beauty consultant agreement, your consultant will walk you through that process. But the first thing you need to do is contact her. Even if you need more information, maybe you have questions, we're here to answer those questions. We are here to answer those questions and walk you through the process. Okay. So that's the second thing you would need to do if you decide this is something I'm willing to try. Sign your beauty consultant agreement. And the last thing, you need to choose what options. There are multiple options for you, but everyone starts at the $35 level. Yes, I said $35. That's where it starts, at the $35 level. At that level, you'll get some samples, you'll get some books, you'll have your website, all of those things will be set up for you to be able to run right away. Okay, so those are the 3 things you would need to do if this is something you want to get started with. Now, don't forget to reach out to your consultant to get the link so that you can be able to enter into our drawing for the month of November. It is my prayer that this was something that really touched you, or maybe you had your questions answered, or maybe you wanted to just take a look, just take a peek into what it is all about. It's all about beauty that pays, and you can get paid every time you sell something. Get excited. Well, until next time, be blessed, be powerful, and be productive. Have a wonderful evening.